with Brandon now.
Hey
He's
P,
scared. What
listen,
up?
talk sick. Respect to you, OG. I don't even know you. But today when I heard you over there, I was in the window listening and you kept telling them like, I can't answer for another man. Why don't y'all go talk to to this man? Like, and that's the whole ass shit about it. Like, why y'all can't talk to this man and let him on y'all shit and talk to this man? That's the bogus shit. Like about it. Like they'll kick everybody that's saying anything bogus that they don't like or and all that bullshit, but they won't talk to P by himself. But they
Right.
want to interrogate you. I can't speak on what that man do. That's not my business.
At all.
I'm gonna speak on what if y'all want to question me, question me. And Smooth, your bitch ass was up here trying to check OG, and
Yeah, go ahead,
you
man.
just
Talk. That's
stay
why
on
you shut up,
yeah,
nigga.
you just
Shut
stay
your
on some
whole
whole
ass
ass
up.
shit, bruh.
Shut
But
your
you dumped
whole
that
ass
wreck in
up, nigga.
Miami.
Shut your
You
whole
dumped
ass
that
up, man.
extra tight ass t-shirt you got on, bitch ass nigga. You got on an extra tight ass t-shirt right now, nigga.
Shit,
Acting like you got
you better
muscles.
mute me.
Nigga, you ain't got no muscles,
You better
nigga.
mute me.
You ain't got no muscles,
You
nigga.
better mute me,
You just
nigga.
dumped
You
this
better
wreck in
mute me. So
Miami,
I thought,
nigga.
hey,
You's a
hey,
bitch
Kevin,
for
you don't
real,
want to talk
nigga.
about nobody
Fuck
just the
you
rap,
and
nigga.
fuck
You just had
Hoover.
beef with the nigga
Fuck
that
you
dropped
and
you,
fuck
bitch ass
Hoover.
nigga. You just rap,
Hold on, Cuddy. Let this nigga go,
bitch
bitch.
ass nigga. You met that nigga face to face, you nigga you down. You was a bitch, nigga. You was a real hoe. You a hoe, nigga. I can't hear you, nigga. You breaking up, hoe.
Shut up, bitch. If he a hoe for meeting me face to face, what is you for running, bitch? Now get out. Get your bitch ass down. Get down, bitch, and go sit with your daddy. Cause you a hoe for inviting me to Vegas and not bringing your bitch ass to where I was at. Now get your hoe ass down. You a hoe for setting up a fight and putting it on the dead homies and your kids. You was gonna be there. You a hoe for getting on the panel with motherfuckers that ain't gave you a bean trying to question somebody you ain't never even seen before. Bitch. Talk
Burnt
about
his whole
somebody hoe. Get
setup
your stupid
on
ass up
Hoover.
out of
Nigga,
here,
fuck
bitch.
you and Hoover. Burnt your whole setup talking about you was coming to Miami. You ain't had that 5 grand. That's what you didn't have, nigga.
He ain't had that five
You,
grand, and
nigga.
he didn't have no crutches or wheelchair because we was gonna beat the dog shit out you. After I
Yeah,
whooped your ass 1-on-1, we was gonna have
yeah.
a
Most
temperament
definitely.
party on you. We was gonna J the
God damn
fuck
it.
out of you after I whooped your
Scary
ass,
ass nigga.
bitch.
Nigga, you so Hoover, nigga. Why them niggas
But
ain't
we
pull up
ain't on
with you?
that. We ain't
Yeah.
on that,
But
Cuddy.
anyway,
I'm just
OG, I was
saying.
talking about talk sick, man. I ain't never seen you on here. I ain't never talked to you, bro. But
Shut
I
your
gained a
bitch.
lot
I
of
tell you,
respect.
you was a bitch. Shut your bitch ass up.
Shut up, bitch. Go over
I
there with
gained a lot
Brandon.
of respect for you, talk sick, man, because you held your own for about I watched for at least an hour of them motherfuckers trying to interrogate you, and you wasn't breaking and you wasn't folding, bruh. You was on some grown man ass shit. And they mad at that because you wouldn't fold and bite on their little bait that they was trying to do, have you bite on. Man,
Right.
that Brandon never pop out, man. Brandon, and all he uses is a bunch of women. He got to do a panel to get his point across. He can't go do a single live and do nothing. I respect
Because
you,
he had
talk slick,
400
man.
views every
I ain't
time.
never seen you. I ain't never talked to you. I ain't never chopped it up with you, OG. But I know you one of my OGs, and I don't even got to know you for you to be my OG. But just the way you held your own, man, I respect that, bro.
I appreciate that.
That nigga Brandon was on some whole ass shit over there, and he had them motherfucking weak ass, low self esteem ass women over there trying to vouch for him.
He tried it. It was yeah, it was me versus Keyz, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I just don't
And
try to do that
I
shit.
want
You
to
know what
say,
I'm saying?
I
Go
want to
ahead.
say, Smooth ain't no real ass nigga either. Because if he was, the nigga would have answered all the questions that Pete answered. How you saying you for the women, but meanwhile you got a whole nigga over that motherfucker who's a motherfucking creep that jack off on every motherfucking bitch that don't beat his motherfucking wife, and your bitch ass ain't say nothing. You ain't say a bitch ass thing. But meanwhile, nigga, when you see us over this motherfucker, you want to talk shit, nigga. You a dick sucker. You been a dick sucker. Ain't nothing smooth about you, you bumpy face bitch.
Ain't
And we
nothing
gonna
smooth
rock
with that
your ass in
goddamn
Miami, nigga.
extra small
We
ass
gonna
t-shirt
rock
he
your
got on
ass,
over there
nigga.
trying to act like he pulling muscles.
I
Bitch
can't
ass
argue with a
nigga.
nigga who wear Fisher Price pants anyway. Nigga got fire emojis on your pants. Nigga wearing fire emojis on his pants. Nigga, you ain't no man. You Fisher Price ass nigga.
Listen, hold on, y'all. Hold that thought for the late show, y'all. Hold them for the late show. After this, after these messages, I'm gonna get
I
on my
mean, it's all.
bullshit.
I mean, being
But
on
we
your
on
bullshit.
something
I'm on
different
your
right now.
panel. It's all right. I'm on
No,
your panel.
because
This is
that ain't what we trying to do, man. We trying to goddamn. I could give a motherfucker an hour or some change. It's just that we got to get past that. Motherfuckers got to kick it with who they kick it with for why. I don't got no problem sitting with a motherfucker, even if they talking. If they talk shit about me, go. I don't care who watching. When you participate in it and they get to questioning you, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. Especially if you don't speak up, say, man, I fuck with toxic, bro. I ain't finna do none of that. And if that's what y'all finna do, I'm finna get down. I ain't gonna sit on the panel while nobody get dragged that I'll say that I fuck with. If it's your panel and that's what you wanna do, I ain't stopping you. Let me get the fuck out of here. But for you to say a motherfucker that you can't sit with a motherfucker that don't mention you, like because I don't fuck with them, you can't fuck with them at all. Even though it's not for my game. So who really fucking up who bad? Cause it ain't for me. I don't get shit. I ask for no gifts. And I asked for no CAs. You always try to give me a CA. I told you I don't want the shit. I ain't getting nothing. I'm trying to get this shit going. But we on a negative app, and that's why I tell you every time, bro. Don't worry about how many people in there. This app is for not for what we trying to do. It ain't for us. We just got to just reach one person, cause if one person happy, cool. Feel me? Shit, we got to reach one.
that's it. She was. They both of them was on me about. Empress was on me about worried about trying to get upper tiers, this, that, and the other. I was like, I don't need this. Is I could turn the app off today. You know what I'm saying? And never see it again. I'm not here for all that. I'm trying to reach some people. Period. Point blank. That's it, and that's all. I mean, it's not hard for me to do business deals because of who I'm with fucking icy bags, the agency and the family. That's what they're pretty good at that shit. But that's not my agenda. I don't even put money on this app. I'm trying to do something entirely different. So because they think I'm not falling in line and goose stepping with them motherfuckers, they think that I'm out of line. It's just I'm
Right.
walking my own path. That's it. But now,
If everybody thought like that, motherfucker had the biggest, best shit going on. I'm telling you, I got more people that don't like me because people don't like me than people that don't like me because I did something to them. They don't like me because the people they follow don't like me. That's it. And I don't like them motherfuckers because they really fake as fuck. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. If I quit fucking with you, it's because I quit. I learn the hard way all the time. A whole bunch of motherfuckers don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. That bitch go do this. You know she go switch up, and I'm letting the bitch switch up. I'm gonna let you
right.
switch up and show me, bitch. You gotta show me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they get all
Because the
them
mother,
numbers to try to manipulate a motherfucker. This motherfucker grown ass man. They ain't gonna ask, what would you ask? What would you tell me if I was a gangbanger and I was this and I was that? Nigga, you shouldn't ask me no shit like that because you an ex gangbanger. You should be telling me the answer to it, knowing that you were actively a member of a gang, went to jail for some gang shit. You shouldn't ask me, but you want to prove them. Now, what would you say about a rapist? It don't matter because I ain't never raped nobody. Like, you brought up rapists like you was finna say something. I ain't never raped nothing. So, what's the analogy you getting to?
nothing at all. I mean, it was just trying to get to the smear pastor campaign or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I can't participate in no bullshit like that on any panel. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here
How
for.
can you sit with somebody, be cordial? You know, the man did this, said that. You sitting with a bitch that said, shoot her daughter if she get in the way. Shoot Precious' daughter if the little bitch get in the way. Was the words that came out your mouth. You talk about what
Okay.
I said about kids. Get your ass out of here. I don't understand that.
I mean, hypocrites. You know. I mean, if they don't practice what they preach, that's on them. But it wasn't until I was done with the live when I checked my DMs that I seen everybody, people were bringing me receipts and shit like that. Bring this up, bring that up. You know, I mean, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
y'all, for sending me shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Evidence on this, that, and the other. But if I need it,
Nah, you don't gotta. Yeah, you don't get into that. You don't
right?
feel me? That shit don't move,
No,
motherfucker. When I get through, I'm going right back to who I am. Motherfucker, I'm established. I know who I am. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else thinks. That be my biggest problem with everything. Like even with dating, all that. Motherfuckers care about what people think. Who the fuck gives a fuck? As long as it's a thought, it don't fucking count. Like it's your thought. If it's a fact about me, then cool. I don't give a fuck what you think about me because I know me. I don't give a fuck what you think about my children because I know my children. I don't give a fuck what you think about my granny because I really know them. All you doing is insinuating some shit to try to get a reaction out somebody. I really know my kids. So what you saying not go bother me. It bother you because it be the truth about yours. The truth bother people. Lies don't. So that's why you be so bothered. That's why you be so mad doing all that. And we match energy. Ebb, if we want to match energy, a bitch, all I had to do is raise my finger and say, find your parole officer, find your probation officer. That's all I got to do, bitch. I got enough power to have your probation officer's name, number, and address on my desk by the time I wake up, bitch. And we can get into that matching energy shit, which will get you out this motherfucking app in real life. You don't want to match energy in the situation you in because you don't have money to detain, retain a fucking counsel, bitch. A public defender go sit your ass down. I would chill if I was you. On all that telling people you high and shit because you're on papers. You're on the strictest papers because if you complete your papers, they go throw the whole case off, won't be even be on your record. They want you to fuck up. Keep playing, bitch. I'll show you how to play your game. Now go live and tell me I'm a lie, bitch. Watch how many documents, bitch, I had your ass in there first thing in the morning. It's not tell them you need to get in touch with her real physician because she buys her pills. She buy them. She don't have no prescription. We ain't never seen this bitch at CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, no pharmacy picking up her medication. But we have went with her on video, documented her buying pills on the streets, taking us with her to buy her pills on the streets. So, bitch, I would chill.
see, y'all got a lot of motherfucking history and shit like that. Y'all got all the dirt on each other. I don't got no dirt on nobody, and I don't think nobody got no dirt on me. So I don't pose no threat. I don't think. But now, if they seeing you in a different light, and they like, oh, this is somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, roasting and whatever, whatever, this, that, and the other, and you know, whatever, and they see you over there trying to do some positive shit, they shook. They're like, wait a minute, we can't just go in our natural direction and be mad at him and shit like that because now he's trying to do something that looks totally different. They like he's out of character. He's doing, you know what I'm saying? Now they surprised, they shocked. You know what I'm saying? Because now they got less to talk about. You know what I'm saying? As far as you might be the only one that's one of the big ones that are trying to say to do anything positive. So they can't take no
They
pot
won't.
shots at the they can't take no shots at the show, and that's all they kept saying was the show. This is a good idea, but this not well, whatever, whatever. They just don't. This is an anti-P movement. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's like if you don't join our faction, you know what I'm saying. If you don't get down, you're gonna get rolled over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck it. I'll take my chances. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna make me get down. You know what I'm saying? Well, one thing I'm not gonna do is get on my motherfucking knees for nobody. I'd rather die on my feet with my eyes open.
They don't understand that. Rather die like a man than live like a coward, bitch.
That's it. They just thought I was cut from a different cloth or something like that, but they just don't know me very well. The cloth that I'm cut from ain't even made no more.
Good looking gifters.
Yes, thank all y'all. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, it
And
is
what's
what it
next?
is.
She gonna come back. Eb gonna come back around. I don't know. I don't know. That bitch probably had you as a op when she go live. Say you a op because you sit with me. Ain't no telling what that crackhead go do, but fuck that bitch. And motherfucker ain't go can't stop your bag if you ain't depending on them to make your bag.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, shit. She might. I mean, Noni talked about it earlier. Whatever. Jackie was talking about it. They gonna do what they gonna do. I imagine. If Trina B talks about it tomorrow, it's whatever. At the end of the day, fucks given.
Man, at
You
the
know
end
what
of the
I'm
day, we
saying?
be having great
I
ass shows without the house being packed. Them motherfuckers be some nights a motherfucker can't even get off this shit.
exactly. And so we can't. We definitely ain't gonna please all the people all the time. And I ain't looking to do that because that ain't realistic. We're gonna reach out to who we can reach out to and hopefully change a life here and there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully more than that. But somebody's got to make the attempt, and I don't see no attempts happening from that side. I don't see nobody over there trying to do no positive shit coming from their direction.
They
So they
can't.
mad
They
because we
too
running a
busy trying to
monopoly on
look
the
up old
tables.
shit.
What happened?
Mm, clear this, clear this goddamn queue. 20 motherfuckers in the queue.
They try to bring up the church, the organization. They try to bring up Tommy K and all this, that, and the other.
Well, you don't got nothing to do with none of them.
Right.
They'll come get
They
you,
was saying,
man.
I couldn't pay no never mind because I don't that Tommy K's business. Everybody else's is their business. You know what I'm saying? But they want
And when
everything
do it
more shit
stop
about,
though?
huh?
Every day though, every day they trying to find something. Every single day, it gotta be old. Like when do it get old? And what kind of medication make you think it's cool? Like they really be thinking they got some shit going on. Their content is trying to bring somebody down. That my content is we gotta get him. We finna put him in jail. They go throw away the key. We waiting on the lab results. We waiting on this. We waiting on that. He a rapist. He that. Mother Tate on this bitch fucking with a real minor. No lies about him. With letters and a real minor. No lies about him. TKO convicted of it. Victim came on. Fuck that bitch. She a crackhead. Fuck that bitch. She deserved whatever the fuck she got. We said fuck the victim. John Wayne roasted the dog shit out his baby mother today on live. Because she was saying he a deadbeat and he want to keep arguing. He roasted her, called her every name in the book, and said she broke, said he broke because she let him borrow money instead of giving it to him. If he didn't have to pay her back, he would be able to get on his feet. No lies about him. If I go in on, I promise you, not alive, not alive. And I just be like, damn, all the shit that really be overshadowing what I do, it it means nothing unless I do it. Like, god damn. For
Man,
one, he don't respect his mama. Trina B cussed his mama out about some shit. Ebony don't respect her mama because she call her mama by her first name every time she talk to her mama. And anybody that don't feel that that's disrespectful, you was raised wrong. Cause I was growing up, you couldn't call no adult by their first name. If it wasn't mama, daddy, auntie, or uncle, it was Mrs. It was what they wanted. It was Mrs. Shirley or Mrs. Johnson, first or last name. You had to put Miss in front of anybody that was an adult. Couldn't call no adult motherfucker. Hey, Sherry. Like, who you talking to? You call your
right.
mama Carla. 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 See, Carla ain't doing nothing. Carla this. Hey, Carla, where you at? Like, bitch, that's so disrespectful.
Right. Exactly. Either yeah, Mrs. Miss,
Empress live with
you
her
better
kids.
put a ma'am at the end of it at least. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But
Empress, Pretty TT said Empress and her live together. She said, we can do that. We live together. We see each other every day. Empress and her mama share a house, and they both swear to God they rich. Think Lil Royce got her own shit. She be in that little empty ass bathroom all the time, looking funny as hell. The only one that ain't in on that, they ain't helping Royce with shit. You don't see her in the big box PKs or nothing. She gets no love.
She's the outsider, huh?
Right, and they all fake messy. They all be messy and hide their hands when they done. Yeah, Royce is not pretty. When she smile, it look like she's stretching her top lip. Royce got a son.
They was looking for somebody to talk about. Why wouldn't they just get, that thought out of Detroit who be giving out people HIV on purpose? That would be somebody to come for. You know what I'm saying? It would make more sense to me, but
Empress got a son. It ain't no way you gonna tell me that goddamn TT is a girl with all that motherfucking hair growing. That bitch hair grow like Breon done gave her the medication. That bitch got a whole goddamn beard trying to grow. And that ain't pretty TT with a fucking beard, bitch.
yeah, I see that water park. I can't really get down behind nobody that pulls tampons out their motherfucking crotch on live. That ain't it.
So dumb.
At the end of the day, I always thought you either gonna watch the news or you're gonna make the news. So if motherfuckers don't got no shit going on in real life in their own life, all they got left is to talk about somebody else. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if they were more interesting people, then they would talk about their motherfucking selves. But they must not be very interesting. At least it's not as interesting as you are. So you got to be the topic of their discussion because I got nothing to say about them motherfucking selves. Maybe that's it.
That's why. Yeah. You think Eb can make a lot of money if she was under that umbrella? If she went and told her story about how she was overdosing off them pills and died and all that shit and left the pills alone, she could probably be an inspiration for people. But a bitch that overdosed on the shit had to leave her mama house and live with her goddamn auntie because her mom was a crackhead at the time. Went back and told us soon as she got out the hospital, she went and tried to kill herself again, taking the same goddamn shit that put her in the hospital. And now she's a minister and telling people do what you want to do. Bitch, get high if you want to. The fuck, get high. I get high every day. Yeah, I'm high, bitch. Like you died from being high, bitch. You can't never tell me you love your children when some drugs took your ass off the map. God gave you another chance and you played with death again. But want to talk about me throwing rocks at the penitentiary, bitch?
That's the
Smooth can
sound
talk
of a
about whoever he
that's
want. He don't have a voice.
a dope fiend does what a dope fiend does. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's strung out that can't get off that shit. That's it for life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, I don't see how anybody can brag about being strung out. For most people, that's a fucking problem. And if you're wasting all your money that you do make on the app on motherfucking dope, then it's a wash. You ain't really making shit. You staying high all the motherfucking time.
I think motherfuckers been on here like eating this bitch up, like eating it. Like motherfuckers want to be these people because they look on the star list and see their name. We watch these motherfuckers make multiple, like we watch motherfuckers make six figures on this bitch at least. 24,000 times 3 months. Fuck it. If you only did it for 3 months, you gotta think about it. 3 million tiers, $24,000 check, bro. It's $15,000 in your wallet. So a motherfucker hit 3 million, they made $39,000 in 1 month. These motherfuckers have made six figures in 3 months. In 3 months, you done made over $100,000. You don't have nothing to show for it at all. Zero. $0 and be at the drive through saying somebody's cash at me or Apple pay me so I could get something to drink. Nothing. Not a property, not nothing, bro. They ain't bought shit. None of them. Name all of them. Ain't nobody bought nothing at all. Brandon, the only one that leased some vehicles. That's it. He leased a car. Don't own shit and refinance the $200,000 house 3 times. Right now, still paying off his motherfucking house. A $200,000 house. You make that shit in 3 months, bro. And pay off your whole house in 5 months, bro. Been on the app 3 years. Your house ain't paid off yet. I can't believe y'all.
I don't know. He might have some expensive taste because I know there's another somebody host that he really supports on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Some I wouldn't say she-male, but whatever the proper term is. You know what I'm saying? A dude with some tits or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna put no name on it, but
A
you know,
couple of them.
well, you know,
A couple
maybe
of
all
them. All
that
you
good
gotta
money
do,
he's making. You know what I'm saying? He's wasting that profit margin over there on tricking.
he gotta pay to keep that motherfucker quiet. He has to pay that to keep that motherfucker quiet. And it costs 8,000. It costs a million tier every month. A motherfucker gotta hit a million to be quiet. It costs you $17,000 to keep that motherfucker quiet a month.
And that's an expensive motherfucking habit. He built that into the whole budget and whatnot. I mean, where I come from, tricking is a sin. But, you know, to each their own. And I mean, some of that deviant shit, you know what I'm saying? I really can't fuck with nothing like that. He's not, I mean, it's not even, I don't get it. I can't even soak into the girl pool. It's not even no warm and wet for me. You got a whole motherfucking dick? Nah, I can't. Two dicks don't click. We're not having no sword fights. That ain't my style. But if he's over there
Man,
circle jerking with other
so
motherfuckers because they got titties or whatever, you know, hey, it's whatever. That's on him. We just two different breeds.
mm-hmm. Right. Motherfucker pay for a tummy tuck. Yeah. I ain't saying it ain't no straight niggas that look out for their LGBT friends, but ain't no straight nigga in the world paying for a surgery of an LGBT person they never fucking met before at all. Only way that can happen if they have a giveaway for a surgery and you won it. Like you not never picking a no. I'm gonna pay for that for you. For what? I don't even know you. I've never met you. Motherfuckers that he know be calling and asking, can they get 100 till payday and shit? He tell their ass no out the gate. Ain't giving you shit. That nigga crazy.
Whatever that motherfucker's fetishes are, whoever got fetishes out there that like, I mean, everybody likes some different shit. I could dig it, you know what I'm saying? But we are not the same.
And all.
I'm all for. I'm down with the, you know, I'm not homophobic. Let me put that out there. In fact, I'm gonna try to do a panel with some of the LGBTQIA, whatever the fuck, so that we can get some discussions going with them too. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some understanding from one another. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to talk to them, but I'm definitely not doing what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Breaking my bag on somebody. It's just not that. You know, it's not gonna
That
happen.
nigga got a lot of fetish. That nigga want to suck dicks, his ass played in. That nigga worse than R. Kelly. That nigga is worse than R. Kelly. He want fingers in his ass, toes in his ass. That nigga just like, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Yeah,
Never.
some different
But
motherfuckers.
you know,
Some different, I'm out here in the Bay Area, so you know what I'm saying? San Francisco does what San Francisco does. But you know, respectfully, they know who I am, and you know what I'm saying, that we keep our distance. But hey, I'm not gonna talk about what the next man does behind closed doors. Why I'm gonna say that we have different mind frames about things and shit like that. We process an information entirely different.
I just know that I just know he ain't securing himself because if you was securing yourself, why the first thing you say is every time you talk to a female or on your panel, my bad loan, my money loan, they bums, they brokes. You know what I'm saying? I got $30,000 around my neck. That just let me know what type of nigga you is. You can't get a bitch without your money at
That's
all.
all it
If you
is.
gotta continue to say you got this type of money, you can't get a bitch without your money.
It ain't even about that. You know, a nigga that ain't never had shit always got to keep telling himself what he got. You got to keep reminding yourself because you're not used to it. That's all that is. He ain't never had no bag, bro. This app, the first
And
time he
he
seen the bag. That's why he go
a new
live in
one.
his car all day listening to rap music. Like, y'all don't forget Brandon's 37. Brandon
Yeah.
37 years old. Going on 38 type shit. Like, he not mature at all. He ain't no mature ass man. He far from it. But we don't look at it like that because it's medication. We know that the boy's slow, but he ain't. What nigga? Who wants a 38-year-old riding around listening to Moneybag Yo
Money
all
bag, yo.
day, just smoking cigars back to back to back, and not doing nothing else, like at all, nothing, nothing. Not going to the grocery store, nothing with the kids, nothing besides on live all day and everybody motherfucking business. Like,
With a
come on,
thousand
bro.
with 500 nut rads in his back of his truck.
Jacking
Cause you know
off
you
on
beat off in that
everybody that
goddamn car.
answer goddamn Instagram. If you
That
answer
nigga be
your
beating off
IG
in
for
that
him,
car. That motherfucker busting under the car and throw the goddamn nut rag right back there in the back and be like, shit, next. Next. That's crazy. I just can't stand for a nigga to be like, niggas broke. I heard him say I was broke, me and Cutter was broke, but I feel like if how niggas broke if they maintaining their crib, they maintaining their car payments, they going to work every day, they able to take care of their kids and buy food and do what the fuck ever they want. How a nigga broke? How we broke? You feel me? That that killed me every time. Y'all niggas worked a 9 to 5, but don't forget you was in the military, so you had a 9 to 5 too, and you still got a nine. If
Well,
you get a check every month off the motherfucker, you still got a 9 to 5 because you still got to go on that mental institute and tell them people that you see dead people, although you ain't never shot none in Iraq or anything like that, you still be over that motherfucker. You have to go on your meeting and tell them people you see dead people. You ain't do no bake cakes and make dressing. You ain't shoot shit. I'm just saying.
I just want to know, hi panel, how you guys doing? Hi Scalpy.
Hey,
I
mom.
just want to know why you want to gain the whole world and lose your soul. Why would somebody want to do that? Gain the whole world and lose your soul. And then you want to come onto an app and say negative things about positiveness that someone is doing. And you want to separate people for what? Because of a app? If there's young men on here discussing about how you can change things on the app, outside this app, in real life, let them do it. Stop always trying to bring somebody down because the same mouth that you're using to cuss somebody out, you're always trying to bring somebody back up. Your mouth is the nastiest part of your body. It's not your tail, it's your mouth. If you learn how to keep your mouth clean sometime, maybe you will get ahead. But you don't know how to keep a clean mouth because you don't know how to keep a clean mind. Your mindset is totally wrong. When people can get delivered from people, they would be okay. But you don't know how to get delivered from people. That's get delivered from the mess. Stay away from the mess. There's nobody on here that's trying to be anything less than. Everybody's trying to get ahead. The messy side, I don't deal. I go around. Yes, I go around and I look at everybody's little things that they have. And yes, folks be coming out their mouth left. But you see, I put them right back in check. Now, when these two young men got up here, talk slick, Keith, and the other young man that they had up here that was talking ugly, he left. Now, Keith and Talk Slick is up here talking something positive. But then it takes a group of people to have a panel to come up and just want to throw a monkey wrench. Well, see, there is no monkey wrenches to be thrown at. The devil is a lie because they're going to keep on coming on here. They're going to keep on talking about how to bring young black men up to par. They're going to keep talking about how to get the world of the black men and their families together. Yes, how to get people off of crack and whatever else that they on, and then try to help some of these folks that's on this app right now. Big O is about, it's not Big O. The black people on here, I call it the new black people. The new black people on this app, I have never seen in my doggone life talk so much trash, and y'all ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. The majority of you guys have never been to school. You never went and accomplished anything. When have you tried to sit down with a book in front of you? The first thing we can do, as white folks used to tell us, the first thing you can do is to get a black person to be negative is not put a book in front of him because a nigga won't pick up a book and read nothing. He don't believe nothing. That's what they say. But us educated folks, I've been to college. I went to college. The first college I went to, I took up fine and performing arts in Newark, New Jersey. The second college I went to, I took up communication. Then I started teaching school. Then I started being a broadcaster in New York. I raised my two kids. I brought them up the best way I knew how as a single mother. I was married, but me and my husband was separated. When you come onto an app like this is about the messiest place that I ever seen in my life. You're dragging each other, you're trying to destroy everybody that's on here, and y'all don't have nothing. The majority of you guys are living in a rat, roach infested place that you don't take care of because you sit on this app 24/7 talking about people when you need to be cleaning your house. You need to go get a job. But the majority of you guys don't even have the mindset to go out and fill an application out or sit in front of your computer like you do on this app. Go on there, go on leads and do that. Fill out an application for a job, a real job, not sitting in front of this app 24/7 talking about people and y'all don't even get up and wash your behinds. You don't go and take care of your kids. You don't take them to the zoo. You don't feed them. Y'all don't keep your houses clean because you want to know how I know because y'all put your cameras up and all over the place. Your house, your kitchen is filthy. Your stove is black as hell. And that's the God's heaven truth. And I'm not lying. You got garbage cans sitting in there full of trash. And some of the young men who's on here is just as bad. You don't hold a job, but y'all sit here and you talk about the gay community, you talk about the trans community, you talk about the straight community, and ain't nobody safe. Nobody's safe on it. Everybody is doing what the hell they want to do, except sitting down, getting an education up for themselves, sitting down thinking sometimes. You always come up with stinking thinking. Always want to tear another black man down. Keith comes on this live. Keith talks his mess. So do y'all. Y'all come on here and say the darndest things about people. Y'all call the cops on people, calling the SWAT team for low when the cops was there in her hotel room searching. Y'all got calling child protective services on people. You go to people's jobs. You're fighting. You're shooting up people's houses and cars. You're going around fighting in the middle of the street. You can't even go to a function without somebody getting knocked down. What you're doing is just destroying yourself. And then you got nerve enough to have a panel and talk about one young man that's on here that's trying to make a difference and to have him to go against another young man. How stupid can another black person be? And I'm ashamed of the black women that's on here that's supposed to be educated and supposed to know something, and you're on here making yourself look like trash. You really are. And I don't care what you say about me. I'm 68 years old. I've been out there, and I can always go, and I'm retired, and I can always go out there and get me another job. Big O is not my life. Big O is for me to come on here to teach you young people, you young women, how not to be hoes, how to be women that men want to have in their lives. You ain't got to gap your legs up every time Dick and Harry that's out there. You don't wear no protection. HIV and AIDS is out there. Now you got monkeypox. Now you still got STDs out there. Ain't nobody washing their tails nowhere. Everybody's selling their behinds online where everybody can see. What kind of trash is that? And then you got nerve enough to want to come against one man when you need to be thinking about your own self? Come on now. What respect do you have for yourself? You don't have no type of respect for yourself. Who gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to their good job and get a doggone paycheck on Friday? Do you have a mindset of going out and starting your own business? I had my own business, and my own business made well. But do you have the mindset of the money that you're making on here, $30,000 a month, $24,000 a month, and you're still living in a piss pot, one bedroom apartment? You're not doing anything with your money. You're not talking about getting an education. You're not talking about moving out of to where you live at to try to better yourselves. You're not doing anything but sit on this app 24/7. You don't go nowhere. I have not seen one person yet saying, I'm going to see a Broadway play. I haven't seen one person yet saying, I'm going out here to the movies or going somewhere where I can have dinner and I can dress appropriate and have someone to go out with me. The only thing that I've seen on here as people, women and men acting like trash. What the hell is going on? When Keyz has his little meet and greets and people go out there, they have a good time. I haven't seen one family yet that come on here to have a meet and greet without somebody fussing and cussing and everybody got to beat up on each other. The LGBTQ, the gay community, they doing the same thing. Why y'all going against each other? We all bleed the same blood. What the hell is going on? The money that y'all make on this app, do you know that y'all, there's enough black people on here that you can start your own app? But y'all too doggone messy. Can the majority of you guys say messy? Attitude? Can y'all actually spell? No, because some of the stuff that I see is pure trash. Then you want to go out, you're not buying cars, you're renting cars. Do you know how much money that y'all are putting into somebody else's pocket without not owning your own stuff? Do you actually know that you don't have a 401k? Do you know anything about a 401k? Do you know anything about saving, putting money in the bank and saving it? Do you know anything about actually going buying a car, not a brand new car, because time you take it off the lot, it depreciates. Can you go on a new used lot and buy a car without spending a lot of money on it? Do you know how to go out and buy property? Y'all always down to Keith about going out buying houses, but he knows what to do. He go out and buy a house, and what he does, he refurbishes it every time. Can y'all do the same thing without going and buying a new house for somebody? You're paying $300,000 for a house, and by the time you get in it, you look at the walls are not put on right. The front step, the cement is going down. Everything is, so now you got to have somebody else to come in and the
Amen.
plumbing is not right. Can you say that? Have y'all looked about investing? Do you know how to invest in your children's life? Do you know how to do that? Do you actually know how to put on clothes? Do y'all young men know how to actually put on a suit? Do y'all young women know how to put on clothes without always showing your ass out? Your titties always out. Men don't always want to see your ass out. They would rather have for you to have some clothes on. If you're a decent woman, a man wants a woman, a decent woman, with holding
Yeah.
respect for herself. Not
Yeah.
every time you turn around, time he look at you, you got your legs gapped open and you're not doing anything with your lives. And that really pisses me off because when I come on
It's
here,
Janet.
when I first came on this app 2 years ago, I was told, Janice, by someone on here, you can't come on here and make a change because Bigo, the people on here is not going to listen to it. I'm going to tell you something. When I go live and I start talking just like this, you don't know how many people listen. And you don't know how many people gives me respect because when I come out of my face, I'm not coming out on the left side. I'm coming out on the positive side. And I don't care if you don't want to listen or not. I don't have to have 100,000 people in my room. I don't give a damn if it's two people, as long as I'm getting the word across to where it is that I'm trying to teach you people how to have respect for yourself, respect for others, learn how to love yourself, like yourself, where other people can have the same thing. Learn how to research things. Only thing y'all researching is on other people's behind. Learn how to find out what you're about. Learn how to be by yourself for a change and do something for yourself and leave other people alone. If you spent more time in your own
Yeah.
house, cleaning it up, washing your tail, cooking, and doing everything you're supposed to do in your
Mm-hmm.
own house, you wouldn't have time for nobody else. Talk Slick
Well,
did a good job today because I sat and I listened to the entire thing this afternoon. Can't nobody break nobody that don't want to be broke. And when you coming on the other up and up. Don't nobody want to hear that BS. If your mind ain't right and if it's fickle, of course you're gonna fall for the okie doke. But if you know where your mind is at and how people roll, you know exactly what to do. Talk Slick, I appreciate you today for what you did. I thank you for that. And I knew you when I first got on this app. Keith, I love you. I always will. I'm behind you every step of the way. And every time somebody come up and want to say something to me about you, they know exactly what they're going to get. They're going to get a talking to. So anybody else, when y'all start messing with Cuddy, when y'all start messing with Scout, when y'all start messing with Sword, those are all my sons. And yes, I'm going to back them up every step of the way. So I appreciate you guys to the fullest, and I'm going to get down. I rest my case.
Amen, sister.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, those words from the beautiful First Lady. Uh, you know, ooh, shit.
Never heard her do
Amen.
a calm read. I
I
never
do
heard
your
the
comeback after that.
May the Lord add a blessing to the reading and hearing of her word.
What's up? What's up, man?
What up with you?
It's good.
I think his
Man,
phone
that
going out. Yeah, your phone going out, bro. We can't hear you. Definitely trying to get fucked to reggae. We can't hear you,
That was
bro.
good content right there.
It's been real
That they
good.
made. Mm. Oh, that's my girl. Hello? Hello? What time? 10:30? Hello? Say something, goddamn it. I'm finna get my ass in the shower.
Y'all need a job. I got one, bitch.
Who said that?
Somebody in the
Oh,
comments.
Carmen.
Bitch,
Carmen. Yeah, let me help
bitch,
you
when I
get
got a
one.
job, bitch, y'all say I working 9 to 5, bitch. Which one do you want me to have? Do you want me to have one or not? Hey, can I ask the lady something real quick?
I don't know.
It's important. I need to know. Okay, is this considered a creep? I call your phone. My shit always black, but I just want to see you butt ass naked and I'm jacking my dick. Is that a creep or is that a peeping tom? I really want to know
You
because
a whole weirdo. Man, you was a
I
weirdo.
just want to know.
Mhm.
I want to get clarification to that. I want y'all to be real. Don't be fake. Just tell the truth. If that's what is that? Is that a peeping tom? Or you know what I'm saying? If I do this and say, let me see them titties, like get a charge for that.
It's a brand. Hell yeah. You can get a charge just for pulling out your penis on the bitch.
Oh, okay, okay.
You got to. If you get man, my
Hey,
brother
man.
got caught pissing outside and had
That
a
shit make the
Oh yeah, it
motherfucker
is.
work.
yeah,
Indecent exposure. That's what it is.
yeah, that's
They
what
got
they
that
call it. That's
message.
my brother got
Oh,
charged with that. And if
they
you was
act
a
like
dickhead,
it's in the coke or something. Them
you have
motherfuckers
your
can't
phone fucked
talk.
up, bro. I'm gonna let you go.
Man, you sound like you swimming.
Man, that nigga phone fucked up. It's indecent exposure, and like they can put you on like some register sex offender shit for pissing outside. If they want to say like some kids was outside or anything like that, shit, just peeing outside, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a ticket.
Be registered and shit like that on the whole website and shit. I don't know if it's Megan's Law, Megan's List, something like that.
Hmm.
Everybody will know. Everybody in your neighborhood could just look you up.
Yeah,
Pissing outside.
I mean,
but I've been noticing. I've been noticing.
God, just put this camera on when he do it.
I've been noticing. That karma being hidden because like people was going for 24,000 to 300K now. Ain't God good?
I mean, don't worry about it. Yeah, everything. Listen. It's one person just keeping them afloat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that one person is that's making them kind of fake invincible, but with all the complaints they get, when they get a hold to that person, you will never see them again. Like, yeah, Brandon, all them motherfuckers will be permanently banned from the app in real life. They know somebody. That's the only reason they head above water. Other than that, anybody that did all the shit they do would not be here at all, period. At all. They the worst of the
Okay.
worst. They
Y'all
the
can't say
projects of the app.
Cherry. Y'all can't say Cherry because he gifting Cherry. So you can't say he eating off of Cherry because he gifting Cherry. So
Man,
by him getting
yeah,
Cherry, that's his money.
he ain't eating off shit. That's why he play Yummy Bigo all the time.
And
But you know, man, you know
I
they gonna
met
forever.
some, being in Northern California, I met some real motherfuckers with real money, old money, both in the wine country and in the regular Bay Area and shit like that. And what I found out is real motherfuckers with real money, that old shit, they don't brag about shit. They don't have to, and they don't floss at all. They might pull up in a motherfucking Taurus or a Kia. They don't have to do all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right,
over there still popping off and flossing and all that kind of shit, yeah, like he said, that's that new money. You just don't know what to do with it. The other thing about
right.
motherfuckers that talk on themselves in real life, if you gotta talk yourself up and toot your own horn, you really ain't that valuable until other motherfuckers speak in high regard about you. So I don't want to hear
Right.
about some motherfuckers bragging on himself and shit like that. I'm not listening to none of that until other motherfuckers like, yo, that motherfucker right there is the one.
That's a fact. You know, I on this panel right here, man, everybody got personality. Well, if you go to that panel right there, ain't nobody got personality. That motherfucker's like a graveyard. It's a graveyard over that motherfucker. Nobody got a person. Who got a personality over there?
If they do, they can't show it because you gotta do what the fuck is going. You gotta agree with what's going on. You ain't allowed to be yourself over there. So we want to know who got personality. That they scared to let their personality out. One thing for sure, two for certain. Your ass getting goddamn ridiculed. You don't gotta say nothing. Listen, I've seen motherfuckers get kicked out of dude family because I was in the comments. The fact that they ain't kicked me as soon as I walked in the room, he let him go. Motherfuckers that was in this agency kicked him out of his family, but won't release him from the agency. Foreign trying to get out of his agency right now. Foreign can't get out because she know that the nigga ain't fucking with him. That man be trying to act like he fuck with him. Think, look at all the little ladies he got. They all fit a certain description, and he want them to strip and get naked and nasty. And the ones that don't, he never gives them a goddamn thing at all. Period. If you ain't trying to do what I tell you to do, you ain't getting paid. He think he a real live business owner. Like he really think he could tell bitches you work third shift and I want you to be naked. I want you to be like
Yep.
seductive. I want you to know you gonna be more womanly. I want you going to work and I want you doing this. And he really think he got an operation going in his head.
Man, you know when you been over there in Iraq cooking dressing and baking cakes, that shit fuck with you. You know you get drunk off of cake batter and shit like that. That shit fuck with you. Cause one girl told me that nigga called her and told her, said, you know what time it is? It's Mr. Nasty time. She had the motherfucking goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So that motherfucker had dildos and all type of shit in the background. He said the camera slipped up. So that motherfucker had dildos like Uncle Arrow off of Friday.
I don't know when it happened. Sometime it happened in the past and shit like that. Some motherfucker invented some term saying it ain't tricking if you got it. Where I come from, that's a motherfucking lie. It's always tricking, period. Keep your money in your motherfucking pocket. If you gotta pay for some pussy or whatever else, or not even pussy, if you gotta pay for your perversions and shit like that, if you can't speak on it, if your mouthpiece ain't oiled up and shit like that, you walking around here with your shit rusted like the Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz, you just ain't ready. You got
All I
no
know is
game. You don't belong on
if
the
I had a
playfield if
million
you ain't
dollars,
got
my
no
grill
game.
would be fixed. That's right, talk. If I had $1 million, man, my shit would be fixed. I have the best veneers it is. My house would be paid off and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I'm just saying. I want, and then I go buy me a car. I ain't finna keep going to Turo. Rent that bitch for goddamn 2 nights for $3.99. Might as well buy that motherfucker. You feel me? When you the richest motherfucker in the app, buy that bitch. Shit. I'm just saying.
Don't own nothing. If you rich, you own something. That way you have equity.
What's up,
You know
man?
what I'm saying?
What's
Hey,
going on, bro?
Your shit was breaking up last time.
Huh?
Your phone was breaking up when you was just up here.
Oh. Hey, man, how many of them people own their own property, man? That's always
Nah,
trying to argue with somebody.
zero.
Still, they still paying mortgage.
I
Nah.
don't, I don't, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I
Who's
just
still
sat
paying the
back and I
mortgage?
was listening to what Miss Janice was saying, man. That shit's sad. That shit's sad. I just be
Yeah,
sitting
don't
back
nobody
watching
own shit.
sometimes. And then, dude, I'm going to tell dude about itself. You always hollering. You ain't got no problem with nobody, but you sit up and sit with the motherfuckers that got problems with people and then want to not implicate yourself. Nah, man, that ain't how a motherfucker supposed to rock. You stay out of that shit. But I just been sit back watching, man.
That nigga smooth. See, smooth. He a Fisher Price ass nigga. Just look at the way he dressed. 5 emojis on your shirt. 5 emoji on your pants. He just a Fisher Price Toy Story ass nigga. So he want the attention. You feel me? So he gonna go wherever he wanna go. Where the views at? You feel me? You gotta understand this nigga like a motherfucking my buddy. You remember them back in the day, them my buddies? That's what that nigga is. He thinking what's the name gonna feed him. But meanwhile, that nigga had 1,700 views. That nigga was on 2 stars. Two
There
motherfucking
you go.
stars.
He ain't talking
Showing
about
off his
smooth.
outfit. That motherfucker had Pac-Man on one leg, 5 emojis on the other one, the motherfucking eggplant on the
Nobody smooth
goddamn
shouldn't get no
suit.
attention. Like I don't even like y'all roasting dude. He shouldn't get no. He a nobody. Like he a nobody at all. He keep trying to get involved with shit just so people can watch it. He a nobody. Gets no
That's sad.
attention.
Girlfriend
That's
shaped
sad.
like a Nike chick on a bent the Air Force One.
That shit sad, man. I'm
Yeah,
talking
man.
about
He
real.
doing good though, cause he was living in the basement. So you know what I'm saying? He don't find him a girl who got their own shit. Now he acting like it's his. He trying to be
Scalp
like
ain't gonna
us.
stop. Scalp make a nigga relevant. A nigga don't nobody even know. We can't even think his name. We roasting him.
I
Fuck
hate that
that,
nigga.
bro. I don't. He doing the fuck he gotta do to make people watch him. He a nobody.
Mm.
You won't get shit for roasting him. You're in a lose-lose situation because he a nobody.
Damn, so
If you
ain't.
don't say nothing, he gonna stay at zero. He need us to talk about him. They need us to talk about them, bro. Not they gotta play reruns every time they get on there. They gotta turn on YouTube. Don't have shit to talk about.
Motherfuckers ain't got nothing going on in their life, man. I
Say
can't even
nothing.
get on this motherfucker. You see the new house? You see the new house, bro?
No, I ain't seen that shit.
Huh?
I ain't seen it. I seen you working on it.
Yeah, I'm headed back. I got another one right around the corner. Five
Yeah, I'll
bedroom.
check them out tomorrow. Yeah,
Motherfucker ain't got time to be on bingo arguing with a motherfucker when you got something going on in real life. I
Yeah.
can't even make a quarter because I ain't got time to do 2 hours on this bit. But
But meanwhile, how many of y'all in the
couple
comments got monkey pops?
I make a
That
couple
shit rising,
quarters
ain't
in
it?
a day.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I got this after hour program finna jump off in an hour if y'all woke. I got that Keyz Boogie breakdown at midnight. Has free drinks. BYOW. Bring your own weed. Drinks is on the house. God damn it. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all
Make
know
sure you
what
got that
time it is.
personal bottle for Cuddy, that Crown Vanilla. You know he need it.
A liter or 3 pints.
Yo, I'm gonna bring
That
that Northern
motherfucker.
California's finest. We're gonna bring the California wildfire for y'all. I promise you. This
I
nigga's
think
gonna
J Dub spread the monkeypox.
You might be right.
That's a
Yeah, holler
ugly
at y'all,
goddamn
man.
Curious George.
Go get
man.
them motherfucking tickets while they cheap, man.
All right. I'm gonna give me a row. I'm gonna give me a row seat. Look, I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
you
You know
right.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
got down hit a don't hit a deer like Cuddy.
Tomorrow, y'all, goddamn, 9:30, 6:30, West Coast. Motherfuckers come check in with the positive role model shit.
Hey, you
Be on Talk
guys.
Sick panel.
What's up, Miss
Hey,
Miss
Mitzi.
Miss Miss P?
Hi. I just came to say hi because I can't get on because, I've been getting in trouble and stuff. So I just came to say hello since I had a little
Sit
minute
on the porch,
to
smoking,
myself.
keep on smoking these motherfucking things, dude. You gonna
Before you
work
get
this
caught.
this motherfucker.
9:30 Eastern here. 6:30
This
West
motherfucker.
Coast.
All right.
Okay. So that was it. I just came to say hey to y'all.
How
Uh,
you doing?
all right, Paula.
Huh?
Go on and get down. Go on and get down, Paula.
Oh,
They gonna
I'm about
call
to
me
tell you,
Paula.
this motherfucker take more breaks. Uh, Man, you take more breaks than any. Look at this motherfucker, King. This motherfucker
Oh,
get 18 breaks a day. I'm about to look and see what you got done.
That's the crib you
You
just
been
bought?
out here.
better be careful.
Just
That
take.
nigga ain't got no shirt on.
Yeah, I put it down. I see that part of that.
Gonna be banana.
Bet you got that motherfucker for some peanuts.
Oh, okay. You put all that up. See, remember we had to land
Oh,
at the
that
top.
wall hard too.
No, I ain't gonna rush this motherfucker done tonight. Oh, no.